What's up, everybody?
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
So this week we have a special guest. We're really excited about it. Who is it,
excited.
Olivia?
We have with us today Pastor Adrian Mills.
Yes!
Hey!
Welcome! We're so excited that
Was that
Adrian
fun?
is here with us today.
Yeah.
Olivia has, before we start
Well,
talking about some more serious things, Olivia has some
First, I just want to
thoughts.
say, Pastor Adrian is wearing the national FFA colors today.
Oh, yeah.
National blue and corn gold. I don't know if that was...
Corn gold.
Corn gold.
Very
national blue.
planned.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but I am
Yeah,
grateful.
I always wear these colors
Yep.
when I'm around you.
Pastor Olivia was the president of the FFA in high
Fun
school.
fact.
I believe in the future of agriculture with a faith born not of words but of deeds. Achievements won by the president and pastor.
Not a farmer, so
But
didn't work
I thought
out.
that's what FFA was.
Yeah.
Future farmers.
It was, but it didn't. Anyways, I have some questions.
For me?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Some would you rathers.
Sweet.
Okay, first one. Would you rather your shirts be 2 sizes too big or always 2 sizes too small?
Probably for everyone else's benefit, 2 sizes too big because
Would you rather never use social media sites and apps again
okay.
or never watch another movie or TV show?
Oh, social media. Sorry.
Really?
Even podcasts?
That's not social media.
It says social media and apps.
So no.
Whoa,
apps.
I
Where
thought
do
you
you-
meant social media apps.
You couldn't even
No,
use
social
iMessage.
media and apps.
But I can watch movies and TV? I'm still in.
That's the question.
Okay, I'm in.
Would you rather live without the internet or live without air conditioning and heating?
Air conditioning and heating,
Yeah.
I think. It's the internet.
Really?
Come on.
You have children.
You're making me a bad
Hope you
parent
feel
because I
good
chose
about that.
internet. Sorry, kids. They might choose the internet over heating and cooling, too.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Probably, yeah.
Would you rather be feared by all or loved by all?
What is the Michael Scott
I'd
quote?
rather be people afraid
of how much they love me.
Good answer. That's a good answer. Would you rather be transported permanently 500 years into the future or 500 years into the past?
Oof,
What was happening?
1,500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably not a lot in America. I'll pick the future.
That's-
Yeah, I think so. See what's going on.
All right.
Yeah, it could be dicey,
Yeah,
but
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
3,000.
Would you live there?
No? Okay.
Would you live? Would you live 500 years from now, or would you
Like
just
die
visit?
500 years? Oh,
No,
I
it
don't.
says permanently.
Permanently.
Transported permanently. At this age, wearing this shirt.
Yeah, my FFA
one-
colors into
You
the
wouldn't
future.
know anyone.
Well, I wouldn't know anyone 500 years ago either.
I guess you could meet your like great grandson, great
grandson.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's a hard one. So now we're going to ask Pastor Adrian. So as most of you guys know, Pastor Adrian was the youth pastor for many, many years. How many years were you the
Ooh,
youth pastor?
8. 8.
years.
True.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now he's the lead pastor.
I don't
of
know
our
why I
church.
looked at her.
I don't know
like
why
she's
I knew.
supposed to know that.
So he has a lot of experience being a youth pastor and working with students like you guys. So we're going to ask him some questions that kind of revolve around those ideas and his experiences as a youth pastor. So the first one, what is the craziest experience that you had as a youth pastor? Or funniest?
All right. So a lot of things came to mind. One of my, I still get asked about this today, was Little Cabin in the Woods. So song that I sang, and sang it with such gusto that
Do you
I
not
would.
know Little Cabin in the Woods?
I don't know.
Aubrey Charette
Oh, wait, was it like when we'd go to, travel?
doesn't know.
I don't know.
No, it's just a song I would
No,
sing.
you
Very
know it
expressive.
because it happened in Guatemala.
Is it
quite
like
a few
Little
times.
Cabin in the Woods, Little
Little
Man?
cabin in the woods, little man by the window.
I know it.
See?
Yeah.
But honestly, the first thing that came to mind was the most embarrassing moment. And I don't know
Perfect.
why I would choose to put this on the internet. Like, I could have just said that time we played Chubby Bunny. And, well, I will say...
that's illegal now.
It is. So, I will say, okay, one of my favorite youth ministry moments was I was on a ministry team in college. We were at a camp, and... it was like one of the youth leaders that was like really squeamish, and we played this really dumb youth ministry game called Bonnie, and it was like you'd have a clothespin called Bonnie, and you would like pass it off during the day on people. This was at camp. So I would attach it to you when you weren't looking, and you would find it and have to attach it. So when you came to service, whoever, you would sing the song, and then whoever had Bonnie would have to come up and eat something really gross.
Oh.
Typical youth ministry. We set up the director of camp to get the thing, and so sure enough, and he's warning us, I don't, and we're yeah, whatever. So we unveiled the thing that he would have to drink, and he just projectile vomits, like off this. I mean, like no warning, no.
He just looked at it?
Yeah. Like, I mean, literally, like you're there, Aubrey's him, you just uncover it and he just, I mean, it's like, and I don't honestly even remember how worship happened after that. Most embarrassing moment though, which, not proud of, but so winter retreat here at our church, I was kind of sort of in charge of it, I guess. And so there was like 600 people there from all different churches. And it was Saturday night. We're all exhausted. And I'm just being typical me, stupid with a microphone in my hand, which is a dangerous combination, just trying to be funny. True. Thanks. It's like a classy night. I don't know what. Somebody just decided that like everyone should dress up. So there's people wearing like tuxedos. I don't know why. So we're calling up like award winners and we call up this person's name. And I don't even think I heard their name. They come up and they're wearing like suspenders and a top hat. And like an idiot into the microphone, I say, "Watch out, ladies. He's available." Stupid, like no filter on my brain. Person says, "Dude, I'm a girl." And I just, like, I felt in that moment, first of all, I felt terrible, but I literally just had this, like, I literally think I put the microphone down because there was someone else, and I just walked off the stage. Like, I was like, gosh. I felt so, and I found them afterwards and apologized, and they were really good about it, but I have never felt more stupid in my life than I did in that, like, you idiot. Like, why did you, so.
Now we're going to ask you a more serious question.
Okay.
How do you think that being the youth pastor in this church has helped prepare you for where you're at now in your leadership at the church?
Yeah, great question. There are some people that kind of enter into ministry and say like, well, first I'm going to do youth, but then I want to be, they have like aspirations and, like she's really aspiration. I don't know. You can edit that out. Anyway, no, some people enter into ministry with just kind of like, maybe they know God has called them to, and it's like, well, this is the step for me. And my call to ministry really was about a lot of brokenness in my teenage years, and kind of my youth pastor was extremely formative in my life. And so I felt initially called to youth ministry because I just felt like it was, but I don't know that I ever felt only called to youth ministry, but I was just simply obeying what God's call for me was now. Like, I don't feel like he had said, you'll do this one day, you'll do this. I just knew he had called me. Because of that, I just obeyed him. And I don't know that my call to youth ministry ever went away. I just felt like at one point the Lord was kind of enlarging it. Like, I remember driving down the road and feeling a burden for like our valley, and feeling a burden not just for our students, but for like their families. And we always have that burden because we minister to families, but feeling like maybe my burden and my call was a part of something. And so what I would say now, I think how it's prepared me is because like, I love our students. Like last night, I intentionally showed up early to pick up my daughter so I could eat cereal with you guys and just pretend like I was one of the people again, but I just love our students and I love those that invest in them. And so it's not hard for me to advocate or care or believe that that's our church. Like, that's a vital part. So I'm really grateful for that, because it doesn't mean I think that you guys are way better at ministering to our students than I could even be now, because you're cool and hip and have a YouTube channel and stuff. Yeah, the passion is still there. And so I think that that's prepared me and hopefully made me a more well-rounded leader, that I can still, even though I'm like old and crusty and all that, I can still care about young people.
I don't like that word.
Crusty.
Me neither.
You're speaking to students right now, current students. Do you have any encouragement or pieces of advice that you could give them?
Yeah, maybe a couple. The one I would say is like, you're leaders. And so there's no JV team in the kingdom of God. When I was initially doing ministry to middle schoolers, I had someone tell me once, like, well, the goal of middle school ministry is to just like keep them in church, keep them out of trouble until they can really make a difference. And like, man, I think back now, like, what a mistake that would be if we really believe that, because I actually think our students have, in some ways, they have more ability to make an impact, because sometimes as we get older, we set these limitations for God and boundaries, and maybe we think we're being realistic, but we really put God in a box, and you have the ability truly to change the world. Mm-hmm. And so I just want to call that out of you. And it's messy sometimes, and maybe the other thing would be to to accept and receive good instruction and good leading and good, like, you need wisdom. And so I think I love, this generation. I believe in you. And sometimes you can be accused of being like a little arrogant, but I think that's all this passion that you have and energy, but it comes with needing godly kind of influence. So I think every student should believe in themselves as a leader, should believe that God can use them right where they are today. But then I think every student needs at least one person in their life, like at 3D or, other places, that somebody that like loves the Lord and loves them, but is just pouring into their life and is not going to like just say yes to everything you're doing, but is also they're not there to bring you down or to nag you. They're there to believe in you and support you and encourage you. So there's a lot I could say, but those are the first two things that come to mind, that you're a leader and that you need people. You need more than one person, but at least one godly person in your life that can mentor. Sounds like such a fancy word, but like, what would that mean if you would just say, I want you to mentor me. I want you to pour into my life. I want you to invest in me. I think it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, I'm going to ask you both, or would you rather? Would you rather have an eyelash that's 3 feet long or ears that are twice the size
Oh, no.
that they are now?
Can I cut the eyelash?
Yeah, can I trim it?
No, of course not. That's an easy escape.
Like my
Maybe
ears would be
here.
like right here.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
See, for a girl, you could cover the ears.
That's what I'm thinking.
You
I
could
think
kind of
I do
weave
ears.
the eyelash into you can make it like a thing.
always open.
Yeah.
I know.
Your eye is really dry today.
I think you'd have vision problems, so
Sorry.
I would go with the ear.
Yeah,
Here, I
good
could-
point.
I could
that was an
cover
easy
it.
option. All right, would you rather,
Purple.
I know that you both are doing Whole30 right now,
Yeah.
which,
Shout out.
so would you rather never be able to eat sweets again or never be able to eat junk food again? Pick between one or the other.
Sweets.
Never sweets, okay?
You know the answer to this.
I guess junk food.
Yeah.
I really like sugar.
Yeah.
So
She's
Okay.
been having a hard time with the sugar thing.
Hey,
I haven't had
no
chocolate
judgment.
in 19 days.
She reminds me every day.
But who's counting?
Well,
That's all I
thanks
got.
so much for being
Yes,
here
thank
today,
you.
Adrian. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for wearing your FFA.
Yeah, thanks for FFA.
I believe in you guys. I'm so grateful for your investment in our students, and I love you students. So thanks for being who you are.
No youth this Sunday.
Yeah.
Right, don't forget.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Go Pats.
Go
we
Pats.
won't talk about. I hate the Pats.
Edit that out.
But we will meet February 10th. It's just normal small group night, so
Yes.
we'll see you then.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Next time. Yeah, there's gonna be no pretty exiting that shot. That wasn't good.
And hold an inborn fondness for those associations, which even in